second half kickoff. Lebanon will receive to start the second 24 minutes. Kicking off for the Spartans, number 33, Anzio Gray. Back deep for Lebanon, Juan A. Jennings back at his own 8. Lebanon leading 7-0. Mark Medley being the suspicious. Meanwhile, the very short kick fielded on a hop by Mark Skeen at the 38 and brought down. Stop made by Watson in on the stop. Kevin Watson. So Lebanon has it 1st and 10 at the 35. Lebanon's defense smothering as almost always. Stratford with 40 yards in the first half and no first downs. But Lebanon's offense is self-destructed except for one drive. 2 lost fumbles, numerous dropped passes, and a couple of uncharacteristic penalties. That has been consistent, however. Juan A. Jennings up the middle. Credit the offensive line for opening up holes for the running game. The carry to the 43. 2nd down and 2, but Lebanon a bit careless on offense, and I'm sure Mark Medley preached concentration at halftime, but that's one thing Medley has been very effective at during his tenure at Lebanon. Whenever the Blue Devils don't play particularly well in the first half, he corrects it at halftime. Jennings to the right side has a first down at the 47. The ground game has been Lebanon's offense tonight. Lebanon scoring on a 22-yard gallop by Jennings midway through the second quarter. So the ball at the 47, 1st and 10. Clay Bueller split to the left. Rod Crutchfield in the Stratford territory down at the 48. And on the stop, George Harris. Also Patrick Northern. 2nd down and 5. Of course, homecoming could have a lot to do with Lebanon's lack of offensive concentration in the first half. All the distractions, the parade this afternoon. But the homecoming is done with for the most part. Now it's down to business. Juan A. Jennings gets about 3 to the 46. 3rd down and 3. Huddleston split to the left on 3rd and 3. The ball at the Stratford 46. Juan A. Jennings fights his way, carries about 2 Stratford tacklers for first down yardage. Steve Thompson, one of those who got a ride aboard the Jennings Express. And Lebanon has a 1st and 10 at the Spartan 42. First possession of the second half for either team. Clock ticking down, 9:05 to play in the third quarter as Clay Bueller goes wide left. Cyrus Hancock in the slot to the left side. Lebanon out of the eye. Well, no, check that. This is Crutchfield straight ahead, runs into a wall at the 40. Number 84, Patrick Northern, as Lebanon broke out of the eye at that time. Of course, this being Friday the 13th, Mark Medley, a very superstitious sort. At the start of the game, he had 4 captains out at midfield with a coin toss, but for the second half, after a lethargic first half, only Rod Crutchfield represented the Devils. Crutchfield again. Gets it to the 37 or 8. 2nd down and 6. 8 minutes to play, and the clock is running in the third quarter. The fake to Crutchfield. Brindley keeps it, and it's down at the 34. Steve Thompson on the stop for the Spartans. Stratford in a three-team race in District 12, and even though this is not a district game, your overall record does count for something when it comes to the tiebreakers for playoffs. So this is an important game from the Spartans from that standpoint. One of their district rivals, McGavick, facing Mount Juliet tonight with pretty much the same thing at stake. 4th and 2, Brindley. Either a misdirection or a broken play. I think he's going to be short of the first down with the tackle. 78, Marlon Porter, 230 pounds, the biggest Spartan of them all. And a timeout, they'll probably bring it out for measure. But it looks from here, he's going to be short. Looked like Brindley went to turn left and there was nobody there, and Mark Medley having some words with his quarterback. And it's first down Stratford. They're short by a good yard. So Stratford takes over on downs at their own 33. 6:55 to play in the third quarter. 7-0 Blue Devils. But Stratford without a first down tonight. Their star running back Anzio Gray with only 2 carries for 3 yards. Derek Himes has been getting most of the carries. Himes, one of the setbacks, dropping back. Quarterback Kevin Jordan going long. Complete. Kent Walker, he may be gone. He breaks a tackle. Touchdown. 67 yards. Kent Walker, who primarily plays defense. The Spartans using 2 tight ends on offense and no wideouts, but Walker with great speed, and it paid off that time. He broke a tackle midway in through Lebanon territory and just sped his way for the end zone, and now the Spartans going for 2 out of that smokestack eye. And the toss is to the tailback Himes, who points a finger at Jonathan Haas as he scores, and it is 8-7 Stratford. Something you see in the pros in college all the time, and Haas, a hard hitter, may have something to say about it later. So it is suddenly 8-7. They faked it to Gray and then pitched it to the third back, Derek Himes. And Stratford with an 8-7 lead following the 67-yard touchdown pass. Kevin Jordan to Kent Walker. So Lebanon trailing by a point. This may wake the Blue Devils up. Lebanon has not played well offensively. They could conceivably have a pretty good lead at this point. This is the first Stratford first down. Kick is away, and a pretty good one. Juan A. Jennings from his 14. Has the wedge and is down at the 30. So Lebanon will have it 1st and 10. The Blue Devils have been churning out the yardage on the ground, but some turnovers and otherwise some mistakes have hurt them dearly, and now they trail 8-7 with 6:19 to play in the third. Kevin Huddleston split to the left. Lebanon out of the I formation. Cyrus Hancock, the wingback. Juan A. Jennings up. Gets very little. The Stratford defense figures to be fired up now. Steve Thompson on the stop. Also Maurice Box. A 1-yard pickup, 2nd down and 9. Clay Bueller goes wide to the right. Jennings stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. With the bear hug, number 78, Marlon Porter, and Stratford deciding, well, Lebanon is not going to throw. Let's just stuff the line of scrimmage and stop the running game, and they're doing it here. Loss back to the 29, 3rd down and 12. Huddleston wide to the right. Hancock wing back to the right side. Jennings. Nice run to the 38, but will be short of the first down. It'll bring up a 4th down and 3. And we'll see if Jim Brindley drops back into punt formation. That's what's going to happen. Lebanon too deep in its own territory to try anything fancy here. Brindley back to kick. Kent Walker, the man who broke the touchdown reception, is deep, and now Lebanon. Hancock rushing onto the field. And flags are down. Should be a delay of game as Blue Devils' minds are not all on the collective page at the moment. So it'll back them up 5 more. From the 33, the line of scrimmage. Kick is away. It's a strong one. Walker from his 28. It's a blocker. Still on his feet. It's out to the 49. A 21-yard return. Forced out of bounds by 34, Brian Johnson. So Stratford in good field position. With 3:45 to play in the 3rd quarter, the Spartans with an 8-7 lead. They'll make that a 20-yard return. They spot it at the 48. The Spartans out of the smokestack eye. Kevin Jordan, the quarterback. He keeps on the option, left side, and a good read. And I think that's Stewart who made the play.